Wolf Ninja here, bringing another nerdy video. As I said previously, we are actually going to be working on something really fun, and that is me making a new character. As you can see, I'm using display because I use Microsoft Edge for doing this video. Now, according to my little view here that you can see I'm doing, we could actually see everything. So we're not going to decide the name, which I'll obviously use Xanatar's Guide to do. But right now we're going to quickly do the most important bit, and that is rolling for stats. Now, I have a unique rule in my games for when rolling for stats, and that is you reroll once. So which means the lowest stat you can get is 6 because you keep re-rolling once. Now, folks, I'm not going to use my tiny little dice. I'm going to use my big dice because it allows me to show off my new dice. This is the dice that I got with my new dice cup. As you can see, it's a nice little shade of black and grey. It's nice and shiny. It has a bit. The numbers are in gold, which goes great with my new dice cup. You know, it's really nice. So we're going to get the D6 from that dice set, D6 from the other one, and there we go, 4 dice. 4 D6s. Okay, let's see if I can... we're going to switch to OBS real quick, because I want to make sure we can see the table where I'm going to be rolling. Okay, alright. So yeah, we can see... Let's bring back the character sheet. There we go. Alright. As you can see, I have my dice cup. Here we go. Okay, we got a 1 there, but we got 5 and a 4. So that's fairly good. But let's see if we can get a higher than a 2 there. And we got another 4, so that gives us 9, 13. So we got a 13. Alright, let me quick. Oh, no, my dice! I dropped my dice. Alright, folks, so we have a 13. Let's quickly pop that in to strength, just for the time being. Okay, we're not going to. Obviously, that's not going to be one of our stats. We're just putting in these stats at random. So, oh wait, and I forgot another die. But we got a 6 though, folks. That's really good. We got a 3. So let's hope we get higher than 3s. And we got another 6. So we're going to take away that 2. So we have a 15. We have a 15, folks. So we're just going to type that 15 right now. There we go. Get on to the next stat just to be ready. Ooh, not doing so well with this one. 4, 3, 2. We reroll ones. So at the moment, it looks like, unless we get higher than 3 and higher than a 4, it looks like we're going to be having 9. So let's hope we get higher than a 4. And we got a 4, so we have 11 instead, folks. Not bad, not bad. We were certainly hoping for much higher numbers, but so far we are above 10. Mind you, having 11 still gets us a +0. Okay. Rerolling ones. I don't think we're going to beat this score though, folks. We got a 5 and a 4 and a 4. So that puts us at 13, I believe. Yes, it does. It puts us at 13. And we got another 4. So therefore, we got 13 again. Alright. I believe this is our last. We got strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So we actually have, I think, 2 more left to do. Alright, here's a very good one. 11 so far, with a potential for 14. So we have a potential 14. Another 6. Wow. All right, folks. That means we got a 17. 17, folks. That is our highest stat, and that will help us determine what class this is going to be. Now, mind you, I do have another homebrew rule. Even if you score an 18, your attribute score cannot exceed 18. So therefore, if I give a +2 somewhere, it's not going to go to the 17 because what would be the point? But let's see. Final roll. Okay, we got 1 and we got all 4s. So right now we're looking at a potential 12. Let's hope we can score 6. We scored a 5, so that gives us another 13. There we go. Alright. Alright, folks, let's see. Our final numbers are 13, 15, 11, 13, 17, and 13. They're not bad numbers, folks. Let me just make sure you can see me. Yep, there we go. Let's bring up the character sheet again. There we go. So, it's not bad. Now, we need to decide on a class, folks. Luckily, Xanathar's Guide has a cool little chart where we can randomly roll for races and classes. So, since this is my solo character, I'm not going to put much thought into his backstory or like what I'm creating. So therefore, it's going to be mostly left to dice rolls. Now, the section that I'm referring to where creating this character is going to come in handy is called "This Is Your Life" section of Xanathar's Guide. It's really cool. It's just before thing. Here we go. I became a such and such because here we go. Race and now normally you roll for the race and class for NPCs like that your character has encountered in your backstory, but we're going to use it to help determine class. So first off, we'll decide on class. So that is a D100. Now this is the only real thing I'm going to be rolling because, as I said, we're going to try and build into these stats, folks, a little. Put down my mask because make my nose irritable. So let's see what class I am playing. Let's bring this camera down. 44. Now in Xanathar's Guide, 44 is Fighter. Not my most favorite class. You know, it's not my favorite. But oh well. But for a solo character, I suppose it's good enough. Fighter 1. Okay. So that means our most important stats is going to be probably con plus either dexterity or wisdom. So, you know what, folks? Let's roll with the race because fire is pretty much can go with any race regardless. So let's find out. Okay. Luckily enough, ignoring that because I want no spoilers for Infinity War. Okay, it looks like I rolled a Tiefling, so which is lucky because Tiefling is one of my favorite races. So we're just gonna quickly put in Tiefling. Let's see what else is left now. We might as well fill in the name. Actually, no, there's an alignment table as well. 3d6. So we're actually going to also determine his alignment, folks, randomly. As I said, I'm not going to put much thought into the backstory and whatnot. So let's say alignment. Okay, it's based on a total system. So 3 ones. So 5. I got 5. Alright, folks. Just so you can see, 5. But oh, sorry, that was way too quick. I got 3, 1, 1. So yeah, folks, and I can't make this up. A 4 to 5 is lawful evil. So I actually got my favorite alignment as well. That's going to make things interesting down the road. We're just going to put down the abbreviation LE. Now, does this have something for backgrounds? No, it doesn't. I'm going to put him down using the Sword Coast Adventurers Guide down as a mercenary. Veteran mercenary. So, let's do that now. Background. Veteran merc. There we go. Just, yeah, shorthand it. And, oh yeah, there's no R. It's a VET, veteran mark. There we go. All right, what else can I? We'll roll off the personality traits at some other point. Let's see here. Let's look at our stats now. Now, there's some. Now, I've always said there are 2 classes I would like to go if I was to play fighter. Because fighter is not one of my favorite classes, folks. To be honest with you. So that means now, luckily enough, the 2 classes I'm referring to are in Xanathar's Guide, and that is the Arcane Archer and the Samurai. So, because again, I might as well plan. I think the Arcane Archer does require high intelligence, because I should build into that then. But right now, Arcane yes. Let's put training shots. Additional arcane shots. Doesn't tell me what it uses. Curving shot. Nope. Medical arrow. Nope. Arcane shot lets you choose options. Okay, let's look at the options. The DC. Your user operation managed to temporarily banish a creature to harmless location and fail. The creature must use the same throw or be banished while banished. Right. Oh yeah, here you go. It's okay, so it does use intelligence. There are metrics each one. If a DC option requires you a saving throw, your arcane shot deal DC equals 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence. So we actually need decent intelligence. Let's look at Samurai. So Samurai seems to excel with sort of persuasion, because you get bonus proficiencies by it. Fighting spirit in battle. Temporary ones increase when you reach certain levels in this class. Elegant encounter. You excel at a social situation when you make a charisma persuasion check. You gain a bonus equal to your wisdom modifier. Okay, so it looks like so far we may want to build into wisdom, because your self-control also causes you to gain proficiency in wisdom saving throws. You already have this proficiency. You said gain proficiency in intelligence or charisma saving throws at your choice. So again, Samurai seems to be charisma wisdom-y. Starting when you roll initiative and you have no strikes, you get 1 fighting spirit. Rapid strike. You do an attack. Starting at level 18, you can kill number of making me extra turn over the current. Okay, so Samurai does get, the only real thing that does require to use stuff is its elegant encounter. So like whenever you make a wisdom persuasion check, you gain a bonus to that check equal to your wisdom modifier. That is literally the only situation, is that if you get to add both your charisma, so you get to add both your charisma and wisdom to your persuasion checks. So technically we can go with I don't know. So I get +2 to charisma, +1 to intelligence. So I could give the 17. If I go Arcane Archer, I can give the 17 to my intelligence. Therefore, I will get a +1. Actually, no, there's the Tiefling variant race that gives me a +2 to Dex and then +1 to intelligence. So I might go with that instead of the charisma one. So, yeah, let's go with that one. We'll go with the Tiefling variant from some Volos. It's a shame that I don't have the new Tiefling book, sadly, at the moment. Actually, you know what, folks? I will make this. I'll make this character, and then we'll go back and visit this character when we get more options. So with +2 dexterity, we might as well keep dexterity with the 15, because that will get bumped up to +2. So that becomes 17. So yeah, we're going to give intelligence my 17, which +1 will become 18, and then we'll give the wisdom my 13. So Dex becomes, because +2 becomes 17. We're going to give strength our 11, because we're going to go for a Dex build, and give strength our 13. Oop. There we go. That's about it, folks. Everything stays the same. 13, 13. So we actually bumped our 15 to a 17, and we bumped our 17 to a 18. Not bad. So, and fighter staff with 10 plus con health. 13 con gives me a +1. Let's just mark these down now. Nope. Sorry, I'm still getting used to my new laptop. So +1. I believe that's a +3. Nope. There we go. +3. +1. +1. Now, and then strength is 0. This is a more fun way of building my characters, instead of using what I call my advanced rate, which I took off basically another friend of mine who's a DM. With him, he allows you to start off with 18, and you go down in 2s until you reach 8. So you're guaranteed at least one really good stat. But I think he adopts the same rule, as in you can't exceed 18. So the most you're ever going to get is a +3 for a character. But yeah, again, it's both are nice system, because it means you don't have to take ASIs so much, and you'll be taking feats instead of ASIs. Okay, again, folks, I don't have my player's handbook on hand, so let's see here. I should have made sure I had all my documents before I started this video, folks. So yeah, let's just call this part 1. Actually, let's determine some of the stuff we can settle on first then. Okay, so speed is 30. We'll figure out skills and whatnot later. Okay, let's figure out my tiefling name. Let's roll for it as well. Actually, let's also roll for gender. There we go. We'll use one of my gold dice because they're easier to read. So we're gonna actually let's use my white dice with black numbers, because that's extremely easy to read. So where's that? Here we go. 1, 2 male, 3, 4 female. So here we go. Male. Okay, let's quickly now get tiefling names up. They're at the back of the book, just before humans. Yep, just for humans. Okay, I need another D100. Alright, there's that, and then where's my... Oh, there it is. Alright, where's my dice cup? $13. So, name is Balam. Okay. And then virtue is 91. My virtue is tragedy. Huh. I don't know how to make that into a virtue, but we somehow will. So, Balam. Nope. There we go. Tragedy. No. It's 1D. Correct? Yep. And instead of an I, it's an E. There you go. Now we need a surname. 75 is Quimel. Or I don't know how you would pronounce that. M-U-E-L. There we go. There, that's my character's name. Let's see, background. As I said, we're going to use the mercenary background, which uses the soldier background. Okay, we're just going to put down numbers here, folks, and we'll settle on the rest later. And I'll re-roll if I need to, for the sake of what's it called? You know, alignment restrictions, because some of the background stuff does have some alignment restrictions. Okay, so personality trait. There you go. It's in the cup. Tree. Next up is ideals. 4. And then last but not least is bonds. 4. Okay, I need to shake that. Tree. So 4 and 3. There we go. Now again, I will change some of these based on alignment restrictions. Now we're also going to go scrolling down now to the very... Do I not have the additional sheets here? Nope. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's just jump into LibreOffice, because I'm going to roll also for the special stuff that fighters get. Okay, that's not happening. Maybe I should wait. And we're almost out. We're losing battery life, folks. We have not much left. So we're running out of time. And LibreOffice is not opening. So folks, we're just going to quickly finish off this video. Okay, my heraldic sign is a D6. It's a 6. 3 drops of blood beneath a horizontal sword, blade on a black background, symbolizing 3 foes you have sworn to kill. Ooh, that'd be on. And now LibreOffice is open. Lovely. That's for a different character. So we're just going to go here. I'll probably write up a backstory, folks. Some point. I'll just show off like how fun it can be to make a back character with Xanatar's Guide. Okay, now let's see about my instructor. How was I trained? 1. I was once a gladiator. Your instructor was my instructor was a gladiator. Your instructor was a slave who fought for freedom in the arena, or one who willingly chose a gladiator's life to earn fame and money. That's interesting. Last thing I believe is your fighting style. How do you look when you're fighting? 4. Effortless. Okay. So folks, that's it at the moment. I will remember all this because I had the video to help me remind me. But this was basically making a character sheet. I will make more of this video when I have more time and when I have the proper documents at my disposal. So I'm just going to quickly type in. Let's center it. And you don't need to see my face anymore. So we're just going to get rid of camera 2. There we go. Open up that. Okay, let's increase the text for our heading to 18. Okay. Nope, what was my character's name again? Balam. Balam Kumail. Kumail? Who knows? But back here. Switch this down to 12. Okay. Hardly. Hardly. Banner. I'm just gonna put down banner. Three drops of blood from horizontal sword casing remain to kill. Next we have our instructor. And then our fighting style is effortless. Now I'm going to say, obviously I'm going to pick the archery fighting style to go with my arcane archer, but I'm going to say the fighting style is more about when I fight using my short swords, which I'm most likely going to use. Or in fact I may use a katana, since I have PDF'd out that's fun to use with these characters, because I also use them for NPCs. So that's it, folks. That's what we have so far. Nope, we want it capitalized. Balam I need to figure out how to pronounce that, folks. But yeah, folks, this is it. Join me next time. See ya.